So Tina put together this spread. Hope you guys can see it. It is a late anniversary dinner. Our anniversary was on July 7th. So we decided to wait until we come to Charleston to celebrate. There's a snoopervisor.
One of the first places we visited while in Charleston was the International African-American Museum. This museum is dedicated to preserving, interpreting, and presenting the contributions of African Americans to American history and culture. It highlights the history and experiences of African Americans from their arrival in America through slavery, emancipation, and the civil rights movement. The museum is located in downtown Charleston, a city which is rich in history tied to the African American experience. Charleston was a major port for the transatlantic slave trade, making it a significant location for the museum's mission. The exhibits and collections, community engagement, and architectural significance all resemble African American culture. There's a genealogy center that provides resources for visitors who are trying to research their African American ancestry and connect to their roots. This is definitely a place you want to visit and not miss. So, because it's new, you definitely want to make sure that you get your tickets online before actually coming to the museum.
This is from our front porch at the campsite, and we have the premium site number 68 if you're interested. This campsite, you get a picnic table, you got stamped concrete, you get a grill that comes with it, and you also get a fire pit with 4 chairs and a fire ring. This is site 68, and it's along the front entrance.
amazing thing about this campground, in addition to it being absolutely beautiful, is that it has some great bathrooms. Now that I am a tent camper and use some of these bathrooms when I go to campgrounds, it's really, really important. This particular comfort station had 4 gender neutral bathrooms, and what I loved about them is that the toilet and shower were all included, so you could do everything in one place, and the shower was clean. And the next thing that I loved is that there was actually a lock on the door for security. That's something that Chuck and Sherry used to always point out, and now that I use the bathroom sometime, I'm paying attention to it. The next thing that they had that we loved was a camp kitchen, or a place for folks to gather in, like a den area. It had tables and chairs, as well as games for people to be able to just get together and have a good time. So it's called the camp kitchen, but also the rec hall, which was right outside of the pool. When I say that this campground has it all, it really, really does. So as you can see, this place is really a one-stop shop. You can get bagged ice here, you can rent bikes, as well as they have a propane filling station. So it's definitely made for RVers. They have a great camp store as well, where if you've forgotten absolutely anything, you probably can get it. I know I've said it before, but this campground really has everything. There is a community fire pit, a place to play cornhole, and just a nice little area to get together as a group. And one of the things I love is that, look at that, more bathrooms. This is more of a camp or community bathroom, in that there's several stalls in one, but bathrooms nonetheless. And if you don't have an RV, or if you are traveling with people who don't have an RV and you do, they can stay in the cabins. And some of these cabins were literally right on the water, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at that view. One of the highlights of our trip was attending the Caribbean Jerk Festival that is hosted every year in Charleston, and it was at the Riverwalk Park, which was simply breathtaking. The views were. All types of beautiful people were there to celebrate the Caribbean culture, which has a lot to do with Charleston, but also the food. When I tell you that jerk chicken was absolutely amazing, it simply was. It was a great community event where children were out, families were out, couples were out, and we had a great time mingling.
We go past you. This is the other half of the RV park. Pretty nice. You're not all on top of each other like some RV parks are. A lot of big rigs out here today. They even have a bike trail or a trail for walking if you need some exercise. So let's see where this trail heads to. Let's check out the trail. With those fat tires, this sand should not be a problem at all.
Oh, we got picnic tables right there.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a trail or not. I think this is where they keep their storage stuff.
Well, it looked like the place we're supposed to get up and go. This is the second time you tried to kill me by trail.
How did I try to kill you by trail?
Because I was already going this way, and then you said that we needed to go that way, and that was the second location. Y'all know what the second location is. That's where the crime occurs. When you get abducted or anything, the first location, I don't know what they do there. But at the second location, that's where you die.
So you think this is a kidnapping trail?
No, I think where you took me was the second location.
But this looks more like the trail?
That's still to be determined. We'll see.
You lead. I got your back.
That means we're going to be turning around.
I got your back.
You're not moving.
I'm right here with you. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you while you with me.
Ooh, this is cool.
Katina,
Yeah.
I would fly in a helicopter to rescue you if I had to.
Oh.
You hear me? A helicopter.
Yeah, making up stories. But you wouldn't jump in the water and get me though.
I won't have to jump in the water to get you because I got a submarine down there waiting for you. If you jump in, it's gonna pop up with you on top. So you're good.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're good.
Thank you.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
Okay. Good to know.
Just got some major brownie points. Guys, you gotta do that every now and then. Restore their confidence. Something's on you. I don't know how long you think this trail is. I don't know how long it is.
No, but I know like a little piece of pine needle and something hit my leg.
Babe, you're out in nature.
Okay.
It's supposed to hit your leg.
No, it's not. Nature.
Well, you ran over it. It just popped up and hit your leg.
Yeah, and I thought it might be a bug or something. And that was gonna be.
Well, I didn't want to tell you this before, but you know we're in South Carolina, right?
Okay.
You know they have.
Jeff, stop talking. Okay.
You don't know what kind of animals they have in South Carolina in the wild?
Thank you. I do. I read the sign.
Okay, well tell me. What did the sign say?
I'm not calling those things that be not as.
Well, I doubt you see an alligator laying way out here.
the word.
I'm just saying, man.
Why are you saying it?
Just keep on the trail. You should be fine. Oh, there's a swampy area there, right there. There's another swampy area. I don't have to outrun it. I just have to outrun you. But, hey, that what I just said. Nothing is gonna happen to you while you're with me. So you're good. Are you tired?
Why would I be tired?
Oh, you're an athlete.
Yeah.
What sport did you play?
I played softball.
You did what?
I played softball.
How long?
That doesn't matter.
How many seasons did you play softball?
See, you trying to be funny.
Okay, where did you play softball? Was it in high school, college?
High school. But I was a dancer.
What position did you play?
Oh, we didn't get that far.
Wait a minute, you said you're an athlete.
I am because I'm a dancer. Dance is a sport.
Dancing is
It is. Don't come for me and dance.
dancing is a sport?
It is.
I thought it was an activity.
It's competitive. You can do competitive dance.
But that's not a sport.
It is. It's like cheerleading. You gonna say cheerleading is a sport?
I can't argue with that. So guys, please answer this little dispute. Help us out with our little dispute. Is dancing a sport? I know it's not like basketball, golf, football, and all the other things, but is dancing a sport?
About little bitty dancing.
The trail was very well thought out. The path and the way it circled around the park.
I need you to do me one at our house.
A trail?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. There's a tent right there. Several tent sites out here. There are a few tents on that end. You can do a lot of things here. You can camp in an RV, you can rent a cabin, or you can tent camp. And you can also take a stroll on the, I guess it's like a mile and a half trail that they have set up for you, which is really nice, really clear. Some points of the trail are not marked, but you can find your way around pretty good. You should try it out when you come here.
One great thing about this park is that it is in great proximity to a lot of great shopping. So your Walmart, Home Depot is really close, but we rode our bikes up to this great shopping center that has lots of shops as well as places to eat. We're gonna get us a smoothie since it's so hot out here. But that's a really good thing if you have a Class A and you don't tow a vehicle, or if you have a van and you don't want to pack everything up. You could ride your bike or walk up here and have a plethora of things to eat and see, shop, and do. When you ask for a cherry Coke and they deliver, okay? I'm just saying.
I don't know what to make out of that. There's a lot of cherries in
I mean, I asked for some cherries. He brought it. I said, okay.
You got more cherries than you Coke.
Look, they know how to deliver. That's all I can say.